Welcome to Philippine-Canadian Enquirer's Daily News Roundup, brought to you by CanadianEnquirer.net, your only Filipino-Canadian daily news portal. I'm Rowan Echo, and here are stories making headlines today. Sison hits Duterte over government's petition to officially tag CPP-NPA as terrorist. The government's petition to officially tag communist rebels as terrorists, if approved, would pave the way for President Rodrigo Duterte to be hailed as a highly centralized presidential power, a dictator lording over his fellow regional tyrants, Communist Party of the Philippines founder Sison said. This after the Department of Justice filed a petition seeking to formally label more than 600 people as terrorists, including Sison. In an interview with ANC, Sison said Duterte is overreaching, for he only wants to scapegoat the CPP and NPA so that he can expand martial law from Mindanao to nationwide and to shift the government to a pseudo-federal constitution, because this can actually install him as a highly centralized presidential power, a dictator lording over his fellow regional tyrants. Sison warned that the communist rebels will have to fight the president single-mindedly with no more hesitation if he is determined to destroy the revolutionary movement, as he has announced. Sison also took a swipe at Duterte's capabilities, stressing how inferior he is when compared to strongman Ferdinand Marcos, as the latter had some amount of sophistication, could last long, and could be more deceiving. Judges and court employees call on Sereno to step down. Judges and court employees have come in unison, all calling for the resignation of Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno. The Philippine Judges Association, together with the Supreme Court Employees Association, Supreme Court Assembly of Lawyer Employees, the Philippine Association of Court Employees, and the Sandigan Bayan Employees Association, urge the top magistrate to give up her post for the benefit of the entire Filipino community. In the joint statement read by SCEA President Erwin Oscon, it said, quote, "We, the entire force of the judiciary, composed of judges, officials, and court employees under your leadership, are begging you, our beloved Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno, to do the timely and necessary sacrifice for the institution that you gave so much time and love in these past years. We are calling for the benefit of the entire Filipino community to step down as Chief Justice," unquote. The statement also said that Sereno's impeachment case has tainted the integrity of the entire judiciary. Quote, "The pending impeachment proceedings in recent months have put the entire judiciary in disrepute, thereby affecting the honor and integrity of its justices. Judges, officials have pitted against each other, resulting in a distressing atmosphere. This is aggravated by the fact that the court and bank has taken cognizance of the petition for quo warranto and ordered her to file her comment thereto, instead of dismissing it outright," unquote, it said. The organizations also said that Sereno should just resign to spare herself from being judged as the first woman and the youngest Chief Justice to be ousted in history. Sereno refuses to resign, says she'll fight till the end. The embattled Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Sereno will not step down, as she vows anew to continue the fight until the very end of her impeachment case. Quote, "I will not resign. I am determined to wage till the logical end this battle started by those who seek to undermine the Constitution and the judiciary. I am resolute in carrying on the good and noble fight for judicial independence," unquote, Sereno said in a press conference at the University of the Philippines Diliman on Monday. The top magistrate explained that she still hasn't started giving her side of the story, and stepping down would only result in another victim. Sereno stressed this mess was in her initiative, and for the sake of the motherland, she said, quote, "I have to fight this so that this injustice will not be repeated to others," unquote. This after the Supreme Court employees and judges organizations on Monday called her to resign from her post. That wraps up our news here on PCI Daily News Roundup. Thank you for joining us. For more news stories, visit our website at www.canadianenquirer.net.